Hello and welcome back. My name is Herman the German, and thank you for joining me on this epic quest that is our epic quest. This is episode 2. And we're still left without a home or a base, and that brings me to the agenda for the day. Last episode, we kinda went over a few ideas for a starter house, and I think we settled on an idea. It feels like a warlock, a witch's hut that feeds off the spirituality of nature. I think that'll be really cool. The house could be full of exotic plants, and we could have a big old garden out back with like plants from all over the world that you don't normally see. Oh my goodness, I did not know these guys like sweet berries, but he just gave me like that puppy dog, like a turn of the head. But back to the house. So, like, I was thinking, terribly capped wizard's tower, books everywhere. I could also think, like, the kind of vibe where all the townsfolk's kids think that, like, the person eats kids, and they'll go there and die, so people dare them to, like, knock on the door. You know, like, that childhood rumor about that house on the end of your street? But we're right next to a river. I'm sure they just got swept away. Anyways, so I had so many clips of building, so I thought I'd just put it into like this little montage. Anyways, so I'm trying to get silk touch so that we can mix like grass blocks and dirt blocks in with the roof and the moss. The only problem is I have no XP, and that is very, very tricky. Other thing, the tower, the greenhouse, the hut, it's just too much. It all looks jumbled together. But we can do 2 of them. The hut and the greenhouse together looks alright, but just with the tower there, it's too much. It's just too much. I don't know, though. The tower will live on in our hearts and in our souls. We'll see it stretch up to the stars and heavens above someday again. No matter how long that day may be. Anyways, story time. So I was in class. We were doing, so I go to a technical center for film, and we were shooting this shot where a man is writing a letter to a woman, and we wanted to voice over what was being written in the letter, and I was doing a sound check. Gosh, oh golly, I was doing a sound check. And while doing the sound check, I kept singing, "Are we recording? Are we recording?" I had no clue where the tune was from, but it was catchy and it was kind of high pitched, kind of uplifting mood. I liked it. I asked the people in my group. It was a group of like 5 or 6, me included. I asked the people in my group, "Hey, where did you hear that tune from?" One of the girls comes up behind me, starts singing, "My little pony, my little pony." Everyone laughed, including me, but it was a good memory. Good memory. Even though it was embarrassing. Good memory. Fun times. Anyways, I couldn't get silk touch for the roof, so we're just using moss and planks and stuff, So I'm spreading diorite to spread the moss, just using moss as a block, and right now I'm just, making it look naturaler. So it looks like kind of actually grown instead of placed. I do like the way it's come out with the purple windows. We do sort of need like some texturizing in the walls. Diorite and bone. What other white blocks are there? Birch. But I'd probably get griefed if I used birch. The roof has come out well though. I'm really happy with the way it's coming along. Now this is why deforestation is bad. I think I got some saplings back at the house. So, first prank of the season. I got in touch with Oliver, one of our neighbors, and he has a skeleton spawn. Except one little bad thing is he has it set up in the worst possible way ever. I don't think it can get worse. So up here you have where you have to stand to spawn, but if you go down that ladder or jump down the water, that's where the killing area is. But you can't have them spawn while you're down there. And even worse, I forgot to steal the bones while I was here. I also feel really bad because he put so much effort into it and it didn't come out well. Well, he thinks it came out well, but it's just not efficient. I feel so bad. This isn't a prank, it's a gift. They should be happy. And if they're not, well, then they'll be happy with trees. Or sad with trees. Either way, just better with trees. It's better with trees. Over there, that barn up on the hill, not that one, but behind us, that's Gibson. He's actually improved a lot. In the previous years, his builds have been like bland, but he texturized that so much. Good for him. Good job, bud. He's probably not going to see this, but I don't care. Now you can see it well, but... So, since I have no bones, and Oliver has a skeleton farm, I think it's about time we get ourselves some bones. So here I go, trying to sneak past him to get to the spawner. It's right over there by my cursor. It's about 200, 300 blocks away. More like 100 to 200, whatever. He's on the server and in his house. Let's hope he's AFK. Don't you snitch. There's no cover. We're gonna have to run. I think we're fine. We should be good. We just gotta get into the cave. What was that sound? Alright, the name tag's gone. He shouldn't be able to see us. But he found this just at the bottom of the electric cave. So I think that opens up to the cave we were digging in last episode. You have got to be kidding me. I'm just gonna walk out. Like, it's not like we actually did anything. If he asked, we can just say we were getting XP. Ignore me not knowing where I'm going. Is that Gibby? Why is he on the roof? What's going on? What's going on? We're just paying all over a video. It's gonna be fun. Now, for various unknown reasons that I cannot recall, we don't have any bone, but it's no big deal as the diorite mixed with that stuff that spawns around the geode, it looks pretty good, and as a texture, I think it should do alright. Texturing from the inside is a lot easier because it's like the inside of a track. It's just like, there's less space to cover because you can get around it faster. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, you can loop around faster. There's this Dutch holiday, I forgot the name of it, but it starts with a U. It's all about like being warm and cozy, like hanging around the fire in wool clothes. I'm obsessed with that idea. I love it. And I think that's kind of like pulled through to this build a little bit. I also want to spread moss around the house. I just think it's much better texture for grass, plus all this stuff around it. I don't know what the like brownish orange dirt, what's that called? As for these, it's finally time to move them inside. This is the perfect time of year, I must say. Like, going into the holiday season, it's like the start of December because I took like forever to record and edit this. I think I started mid-November on this episode. Oh my god. Anyways, perfect time for a Minecraft phase, but hopefully it's more than that. Either way, winter is my favorite season. I mean, like, sweaters, flannels, hot chocolate. What is better? Holidays? Oh my goodness. You get to hang out with relatives and, like, oh my goodness. It's just the best. Anyways, this is my first time, like, texturizing with these new shelves. Actually, just period, using these new shelves. It took an ungodly amount of time to make this door, the door frame. But it came out alright. It gets better in a second. So I think we're heading in the right direction, but I would like to even out that roof a little bit and kind of dig out this pile of dirt, if you know what I mean. I also want to start working on the garden. Well, really, I want to get the whole thing done. If we could put vines coming down, oh gosh, what is it? A grape orchard here, and have exotic plants hanging down, like the glowberries. I'm thinking. I was also hoping to put a window on the side of the house, not this side, but around the corner, and have it bulge out. I really need to build some storage. My inventory is disgusting. We do have the chest upstairs inside, but I was hoping to build a whole real storeroom. I think we're gonna do that over at the Forever base. Rows upon rows of chests. I must say that every time I have to grab something out of one of these chests, I have to open it and close it a good 3-4 times. Well, go between them 3-4 times before I actually find what I'm looking for. Which, as you can expect, kinda isn't the point. I mean, you want it to be. I must say, I'm having a wicked good time with this series, but I'm putting in a stupid amount of work. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't expect it. It's crazy. So over here, I'm using the pink leaves because they're pretty, and I built this little row first, and I thought 3 blocks high was too much, so I brought it down to 2, and then I built the next row at 3 blocks, but then I thought that was good, so I left it like that. And I kind of like the contrast, not comparison. Alright, it's coming along well. I'm really happy with the way it's going, but I do want to put that little window that comes out on the side here, looking through the window to your Charlie Brown kind of family around a dinner table kind of window, like Home Alone, that one shot. You know what I'm talking about. Boom. Except we do need to work on the roof just a little bit, just to make it look in the middle all together. I want it to look good, but I want it to also look overgrown. And I want it to look even, it was a nice house at one point, but they took a turn for the worse. After the roof, all we really have is landscaping and the details on the side of the house. So I'm thinking right here, I'm gonna put a rock face wall and moss on the top, the grass carries over. Whoa. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Hello. This is not recorded. How are you here? Get out! Whoa. Then we are back and done. And this came out wonderful. I love it. I love it. I have a few of those pink trees up on the ridgeline, and I kind of want to carry the spruce and the pinkish trees all the way around and have a sort of barrier of trees, dense tree line. Right here is going to be our canvas. This is where I'm going to test all the details, and then once I get it right here, I'm going to carry it on to the rest of the house. Boom. This is super expensive. It's crazy. It's not that extravagant though. I kind of like it. I really like it. That's why I'm keeping it. The barrels are expensive, especially once we're going to get them around to the whole house. I'm really happy with the way we're developing the land. We went from just a little patch of dirt and some spruce trees to we got a yard in the back, a garden, and the house is really coming along. I'm really, really happy with it. The land around us is evolving with our build, and I really like to see that happen, It's just influence, and it's really cool. Some loser left the recording button on, so you might have stumbled upon this already. But this is my sugarcane farm, and I'm thinking we need a shop so we can make diamonds without mining 24/7. And I'm thinking of monopolizing paper and gunpowder so that we can make firework rockets. And once the boys go to the end and we all slay the dragon together and we get elytras, that will become one of the most lucrative businesses on the server. And I am going to destroy anybody that gets in my way. With that, the house is done. I had a really fun time recording this, and I think it looks really pretty, and I'm happy with with the way it came out. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or enjoy your night.